Hey everyone, so as some of you may know, I work at a trampoline park, and the other day I was standing at my position, probably staring out into space, but hey, I'm one of the better employees, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I was staring out into space when I glanced at the trampolines. Now, it's not like I don't look at the trampolines, I'm forced every day I go there to look at the trampolines, but this look was special. I started asking myself, how did someone come up with this? How did someone create this idea in their head? And how is someone so brilliant to capitalize off little kids' dream of being a professional parkour artist, spawned off their love of Minecraft parkour, but slowly being put in their place because they're too afraid to attempt a backflip? Just me? Anyway, let's talk about that. Nah, I'm just kidding, but let's actually talk about that. There was an article posted by the New York Times which talked about a guy named George Nissen, who, with his coach, created the first trampoline out of scrap tubes and tire inner tubes. He called this the bouncing rig.
Hi, have you ever wanted to try parkour because you love Minecraft? Hold on, I'm getting a call. Hi. Oh, it's the 1930s? Minecraft wasn't invented yet. Okay, thank you. This bouncing rig allows you to jump higher, jump even higher than higher. You can do somersaults in the air.
Wow, the Great Depression sucks.
You can do a front somersault, a back somersault, and that's really it because it's the 1930s. Buy it today.
Side effects may include dizziness, nausea, heart problems, superpowers, getting a cool suit, losing your fatherly figure in life, fighting the bad guys, winning, having to fight in a cosmic space war that will kill half the population, being disintegrated into dust in the arms of a real fatherly figure, and sleepiness.
Nissen then went on to make a portable version of the trampoline with his friend. He got the name trampoline from when he was performing in Mexico, Campeón de Trampolin. Then as a few decades goes by, he sells some more trampolines, he gets caught up in some legal mumbo jumbo, yada yada yada, his corporation falls apart, and there's no more trampolines! However, this isn't to say that trampolines went away altogether. Actually, a few fun facts about Nissen is that in the 1960s, he snagged a sick pic of him in Central Park with a kangaroo jumping on a trampoline. If PETA existed back then I'm sure this would have been a killer Twitter debate. On his 80th birthday, he did a handstand on his dining table to celebrate, and unfortunately on his 96th birthday, he passed with only a few years later. Trampoline became an Olympic event. I will leave the full article in the description if any of you want to read it. To shift the mood a little bit, there is something I forgot to tell you guys in the trampoline timeline. In the 1950s, trampolines were so famous that at gas stations, they would have these things called trampoline stations, where as a parent were filling up their tank, the kids could go inside the kids could go in and play on the trampolines, which is a fantastic segment into trampoline parks. From the main suing coming from these jump stations or jump centers, they had to close down soon, but in the 21st century, the biggest revival in history made its way into our lives. We decided to make trampoline parks hip again. Like wildfire, these things were popping up on a way bigger and funner scale all over the world. Which, by the way, guys, funner is a word, okay? Google Docs doesn't even correct me when I type it in, and dictionary.com has it as an informal word, which is basically slang, and slang is basically words, okay? Lit, mood, it's basically on the list, guys. Trampoline parks were popping up all over the US and Canada exponentially, with a bunch of foreign countries seeing the gold mine in this industry and wanting some for themselves. Trampoline parks are now starting to become more of a controversial topic because the injuries that brought them to their fate in the 50s are now spiking back up again. Now, I promised you guys at the beginning of this video that I would answer the question of how was someone so brilliant to capitalize off little kids' dream? I mean, how were trampoline parks so successful? And I couldn't really find a source for this one. Saying this, you could probably search deeper than I did and find the exact answer and say the answer is blah blah blah. To that I say, you know what? Cool. But I have first-hand experience. Working at a trampoline park is literally what I do. So if you want to challenge me, in my opinion, I will challenge you to a 150cc Wii Mario Kart match on Coconut Mall, and you can bet your sweaty ass who's taking the dub. Now, this is the moment where I'm probably going to get a little J-Schlatt here, which, by the way, was the guy who created a tribute to Minecraft.
It's a part of me. This world is something that I always hold.
Shut up. Anyway, I think why trampoline parks work so well is because it brings so much joy to everyone's heart. No matter who you are, boy, girl, tall, small, popular, lonely, trampoline parks have found a way to engage everyone in a fun community. The ability to do whatever has allowed the kids who are by themselves to go to the trampoline parks by themselves and freestyle jump with some kids they didn't know, or try a new trick in the foam pit, or play a game of dodgeball and get hit in the face. The possibilities are endless. The adults can even go to the trampoline parks and have a great time, either by relaxing after a long week or, having fun on the trampolines with their friends, family, or just themselves. I think the franchise also ties into the nostalgia of everyone. You can see the inner child coming out of these adults, which is allowing them to have fun in something that they think is cool, which they couldn't do back then in their childhood because they were just born at the wrong time. Going to a trampoline park allows you to be a kid again, and you're pulled back into a world when nothing really mattered, when everything was easy, and when I was happy. Trampoline parks, everybody. Well, that was fun. In all honesty, I'm sorry I haven't been uploading. Life just got in the way with school, work, and whatever came my way. I just simply couldn't have enough time to make a video. Now all that hard work has paid off because never have I wrote a script so fast and so long that I'm actually proud of. If you want to show your support on this video, you can hit that like button down below. If you also enjoy my content so much that you were just like, wow, that was kind of cool, then you can subscribe. All my sources will be down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
No! I learned how to do a backflip! I could be a Minecraft parkour artist!